Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I wanted to sit down, make it super chill, but talk about new products that I have been trying, some products I just picked up that are new to me, I've never tried, I've wanted to try, or that are brand new from the drugstore, and I am so excited to be in this room. It's so early in the morning, so I have morning voice, but I woke up this morning and I was like, I really want to film this video, so I'm gonna do it right now. So I'm sorry that I did not get my video up that was how I contour and highlight. I'm working on that video, so I basically hate iMovie right now. I was using Final Cut for a while, but I just feel like it's so advanced for no reason for me, and I'm a pro at editing on iMovie. So basically my memory card is in my MacBook and I'm trying to export, but it won't let me because it's reading from the memory card, and I can't figure out how to fix it, and it's so annoying. So I'm trying not to think about it too much, but I know that I imported some footage that I was like testing out last night to see if it would even work, and it worked. So I'm gonna go ahead and film this video and get it up for you guys, and then that one will just go up later. So I did do this room. I don't even remember if I talked about me even doing this room or not, but sorry, my hair is a mess. I'm getting it done Wednesday, so we won't have this ratchet hair. We're gonna have nice platinum hair, which I'm excited for. But anyways, sorry I'm so like rambly. We wanted to get this room up and it looks so good, and I'm so happy with the way that it came out. So that way I can have all this room like to film, and when I was filming in my bedroom, it's kind of like a tight space, so now I'm like, I have all this room, you know what I mean? So really happy that I finished this room. There's a lot more that I want to do to it, but I will do a whole beauty room tour once I finish. I should be finished by the end of this month. Today is April 2nd. So, and get into the video because I don't want to sit here and ramble all day because I have a breakfast to go to. But I've been trying out a bunch of new products, and I have products I have not tried yet, and I've been wanting to try, so I wanted to do this video. So I don't even know where to start. I've already moisturized my face. This is pretty new to me. I just got the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer in normal. I got this, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and I've been loving it recently. So I've been really liking the moisture that it gives to my skin, because I feel like I was totally neglecting my skin, and I felt like I was not moisturizing enough. So really happy that I picked this up. Very inexpensive, and I literally have wanted to try this forever. Literally, I think I've been wanting to try this for like 3 years, but it was so expensive in the drugstore, and now it's like the regular price of a moisturizer, so I'm like, okay, it's okay for me to try it now. So I've already moisturized. The next step, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I used it once, but I was using, okay, so this is gonna be a very chit chat video, so make sure you guys grab yourself a snack and some coffee. But I bought this N7 foundation, and this is sold at the drugstore, and it's a drugstore product, but I thought it would be better than it was, so I'm gonna have to return this today and try and find another one. But this is the Airbrush Away foundation from N7. I got a good shade, but the feel of the foundation is so slippery on my skin. It's making me oily, and I feel like it has no coverage at all. Like, all around, I'm just not happy with it. So I'm gonna return this, unfortunately. But I tried this yesterday with it, and it didn't even help, so I don't know. I'm gonna try a different foundation today. I'm gonna try out the NYX Total Control drop foundation. I used this once the other day. I was not a fan, but I'm gonna try it with this and see how it works. So this is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. My face has been extremely oily. I'm not sure if it's because my moisturizer, because it's super duper hot outside. Like, I haven't really figured out why and apply this before and after my makeup, so we can see if it really helps. And the only thing I don't like about this so far is the smell. It reminds me of like a cleaning product, but then it's like kind of refreshing at the same time. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I will update you guys. The end of this month, I'm going to do April hits and misses, and after this video, I'm going to be filming my March hits and misses, so you guys will see products I tried throughout the month of March. Go ahead and apply the foundation. The foundation looks like it runs for $13.99 at Target. They didn't have my shade, the lightest shade, so I got this shade, which I think matches me pretty well. It's very runny of a foundation, and I'm not sure really how I feel about that. I got the shade Vanilla. It says to shake foundation well, build up the foundation, so you literally could apply as much as you want to get the coverage that you need. Like 4 to 5 drops on my beauty blender. My beauty blender's a little bit dirty, let's not talk about that. 4 drops on my beauty blender. Go ahead and apply. I am self-tanned right now, so my body is a little bit darker than my face, but I didn't tan my neck too much, so that way it didn't look too much off. And I'm also working on like not tanning my actual fingers. It looks kind of weird, but it looks way better than having like burnt orange fingers, because I just don't feel comfortable like that. But the coverage of this foundation is really good once you start like building it up. I don't know, I like this foundation a lot. It matches my skin very well, and it's not slippery. I've never tried dropped like foundations. So when I tried out this one, I was like, okay, let's hope that it works good. I actually bought this NYX one before I bought the N7 one, and the N7 one literally just is too slippery for me, so. Still very thick on my skin, but it's very blendable and buildable at the same time. So, kind of like it, but I will let you guys know how I feel about this foundation because it is so tiny. I feel like $13.99 for this small of a foundation. It's 0.43 fluid ounces. So, this brand's concealer, not a fan of it either. I feel like I just look for so much in a foundation. Like I want something to be so full coverage, and it's not. So I feel like I turn it down that way because it's not full coverage. But I mean, it's drugstore, so you're gonna kind of get what you pay for. But the drugstore has been on point with their makeup recently, so I'm kind of disappointed in this one as well. But this is their Radiant Glow Under Eye Concealer, and I got the lightest shade in the number 10. So I like the concealer, but I just feel like it's not very under eye brightening. Maybe because the foundation is the same color as the concealer, even though this is the lightest shade, and I didn't get the lightest shade in the foundation, so you can't really tell I even put the concealer on, and it's not that full coverage either. But one thing I really do like about this is it's like a pen, so you take the lid off and then you push the bottom of it and the product comes up in the top. So I do like 3 pumps and then I apply it. So as you can tell, it looks like I'm not even putting on any concealer because it's so light. So, but I'm still gonna go and highlight and conceal the areas I would if I was using another concealer. Use my powder. I haven't bought a new powder yet. I still am looking for a good powder. I don't know. I haven't seen any new ones out other than the CoverGirl one, but I'm using my L'Oreal powder. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set. I just used this yesterday for my video, but this is new to me. I used it once with the concealer. I didn't really like that concealer, so can't say how good it blended out, but I'm gonna go ahead and bake with this, and this is the L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Concealer Blender. I got the concealer blender one, and I also got the contour sponge. I'm not a fan of the contour sponge, only for like carving out my contour with powder. I don't actually like using cream products with it, but I haven't really played around with that. I literally only used it once. And set that concealer so it doesn't crease. I'm probably gonna go to the drugstore again. I've been going makeup shopping all like this week, looking for new products. I'm gonna just take my powder brush and I'm gonna go ahead and just set this foundation. It's pretty new to me, but I don't think I've talked about it. I did use this in my how I contour and highlight video because this is new, so I've been using it. I'm in love with this. I do want to actually try the darker shade. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, but this is in the shade Light Bronze, and there's a deep one, but it's always sold out at like all my drugstore places. So yeah, this stuff literally, trying to grab my brushes. This stuff literally smells like Hawaii. I don't know what Hawaii smells like. I'll let you guys know about that in July when I go, but it just smells like a tropical place. And you can smell it on your skin like all day. And my friend Amanda at work, hey Amanda if you're watching this, I was like, dude, you can like smell it on my face, like smell my face. She smelled it and she said it smelled pretty good. So I really, really do enjoy this bronzer, and I love the way it just blends on my skin and everything about it. I've applied my bronzer. I applied it pretty heavy today so that you guys can really see how well this sponge carves everything out. But I put it back in the container. I like these little packaging. The packaging is really cool to me. I don't know, I like it. But this is what it looks like. It's kind of dirty because I did use it one time. It has powder on it and foundation, but it's like a little, it looks like an eye, like a big eye, and it's like very dense, so it's pretty hard. And it does absorb water pretty well, but not as well as a beauty blender. It's not as like bouncy as a beauty blender. It's more like, it's hard to like push it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that. So it's very good for carving out a contour. Just gonna bake those areas while I highlight and apply my blush. I did do a how I contour and highlight video, like super in depth, but I recently have been on a hype with buying new highlighters. So when I went to Ulta the other day, I finally picked up this highlighter. They have a bunch of them. I don't know all the shades. I will leave Makeup Revolution for Ulta down below so you guys can check out their products. I literally damaged this packaging. But this is the Makeup Revolution Goddess of Faith Blushing Hearts Triple Baked Highlighter. I have powder all over me, sorry. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's super duper cute. It kind of reminds me of like a hard candy packaging. But it's a heart-shaped highlighter and I love it. It's so beautiful and there's so many shades, but I just wanted this one because it's like a light champagne, like rose gold, but it's not an actual like gold. Their other one was way more gold than this one. It's highlighter and I really, really, really like it. And I just put this brush on it. And then I just highlight it away. Like, do you see that? This is a drugstore highlighter. Like, you don't have to go out and spend $35 on a highlighting palette or $40 when you have this one. I literally paid like $4 for this, maybe $6. Like, I just did like 3 swipes and it's like, damn girl, you're wearing a highlighter, you know what I mean? And then I go ahead and highlight my nose. So yeah, this is a really nice like icy looking highlighter. It has a little bit of a pink like undertone to it, a little bit of purple, but it's very highlighted and you can definitely tell that you're wearing the highlighter, and I think it's very pigmented for a drugstore. Try this blush that I got. You guys know that I like the Wet n Wild products. I'm on like a love relationship right now with Wet n Wild. I'm loving everything from there. They did actually come out with a new blush. I believe this is new because I've never seen it there, and excuse me, and I was using the other one, which is pink. So when I saw this, I was like, oh girl, this is a little bit more neutral. This is the Might I Buy You a Drink shade. So it reminds me of Hawaii. I don't know why, anything orange and tropical right now reminds me of Hawaii, but it's very beautiful. It's like orange, but goes into like a yellow golden shade. So, and I love Wet n Wild products because they're cruelty free, and that's pretty awesome. And I've been using a ton of Wet n Wild products. There is an eyeshadow palette. It's very soft, and it feels, or it looks and feels like it would be a highlighter. If you guys can see it on my hand, I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my blush brush that I can't even hold, and I'm just gonna pat that in there and just go over my highlighter and bronzer just to blend everything. I got a bunch of unique products because I was going to be selling unique products, but I got my whole like package deal in, and it came with a brow pencil. What the packaging looks like. Their packaging is really nice. My pinky is orange, I just realized that. My first impression on this one, even though I've been using my Anastasia pomade, oh, I kind of like the shade. It actually does look good on my brows. And it's going on pretty smooth, like the Anastasia one. I kind of do like this, and I like how it does come with the little spoolie on the other side. Now I've done my brows. Now I'm going to be moving on to my eyeballs. Of course, Makeup Revolution this is the Flawless Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. This has 32 shades in it. My foundation fingerprints are all over it, but these are the shades in the back. And here is the palette. I haven't tried it yet, but I did open it because I wanted to see all the colors, because it's so hard to see through packaging what colors actually look like. Oh, wow, these are pretty. This is what it looks like. Very beautiful. I like it. Take the shade Entire and Unconditional. These two shades right here. And my eyeshadow brushes are all behind me. So let's grab all those. The cream shade right here in my crease. That shade right there as I stick my nail in it. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm just gonna dip my eyeshadow brush in there and just blend it out. It's like cream shade that's up here. We could use either one of these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Naked 3 palette brush, and I'm just gonna go over my lid and bring back that color. You guys, a new mascara that I've been trying that you guys have probably seen all over YouTube, all over social media, but since I've been trying out unique products, I got the Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I'm still seeing if I like this. It's kind of different to me. So you get the transplating gel. So you apply this on your lashes first, and then you take the 3D fibers and you put them on. So I don't know how I feel about the fibers because I feel like they can get in my eyes, but that's what the brush looks like. The gel first, it really separates my lashes. Sorry, my nose itched. It really separates my lashes like really well. And my lashes are still like recovering from lash extensions, and coat my lashes until I feel like that's how I want them to look. Fibers, and I literally just pull the brush out. All the fibers are gonna like fly everywhere, and I just go ahead and start applying, and then as you can see, the fibers, they're like really thick, and they kind of make your eyelashes look clumpy, but in a good way where they actually look fake even though they're real, you know what I mean? So I take this little brush and just dust off anything that's fallen on my face. Just try not to touch your eyes much, because it was this mascara that I bought too, but I'm using my, oh, actually, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna use this on my bottom lashes. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Volume Mascara. I got the waterproof one, I didn't mean to, but the makeup remover that I'm about to talk about in my March Hits and Misses is amazing, so I don't even have a trouble with removing any waterproof makeup. But I've been wanting to try this mascara like my whole life, and I never bought it, so I bought it the other day at the store, but I got Carbon Black and I got waterproof on accident. I like the packaging, it's very sleek and it's matte. And oh, I like the brush, it's pretty big, but it's like separated. So I've done my lashes. I had a little bit of mishap with my bottom mascara, but I really do like this. I can't wait to use it on my actual lashes. I love the packaging too, so I thought I would show you guys me using that. It's literally been like 15 hours later, like I kid you not. I feel so bad, but my camera died earlier and I ended up not even finishing the video. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna put my lashes on and my makeup, or my lip products, and then I'm just gonna head out the door because I was gonna be late. And me and Hector had breakfast this morning at like 10, and I started filming at 8, and I'm really tired, mind you. It's 10:34 at night, so that's like what, 15 hours, 14 hours? So I didn't end my video, but I just wanted to pop on here and show you how well the foundation held up for the day. I did take my lashes off. I was wearing the 615s that I talk about, or I've been talking about. These are what they look like. I took them off so my eyes look a little funny. But this makeup held up really well today. I have not touched my face one bit, other than to like when I touch up or like I blot, I use my powder brush and I kind of just like dot it all over my face. And literally I did that like way earlier. So my face is pretty oily. The foundation is kind of separated on my skin, but not really. So gonna look at it. My foundation like came off mainly around my nose, so my nose looks like I have like no foundation. Underneath my eyes look so horrible because this mascara, like it just flaked everywhere, and I was rubbing my eyes. So my highlight is still popping. But yeah, so this foundation is good, just don't wear it for 18 hours. But I did pick up more drugstore products, so I think I'm going to do a drugstore haul at the end of this week. But yeah, and then for lip products today, I just used my Maybelline lipstick, Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Nude Thrill. And if you watched my last video or like a couple videos back, I tried out another one of these. These are like my favorite right now. I'm really loving them. They're super like matte and velvety feeling on your like lips, and it lasts a long time. But I'm kind of like getting over matte lipsticks right now because I feel like they get so cakey on your lips, so I'm just like, okay. So yeah, but other than that, this concludes my video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure that you give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments what new drugstore products you have tried out, and if you enjoyed them, and if you didn't, and if any of the products I tried out you like or you wanted to try, let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I will talk to you guys.